Hey y'all, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're back in the kitchen and we're doing another recipe and we're making a hash brown breakfast casserole. So y'all come on and I'm going to show you exactly how you make this casserole. It's easy and simple, it's fast, and it's even good for dinner time. We're actually having it for dinner tonight. So y'all come on and join us in the kitchen as we get started. Okay, for this recipe you will need a half a cup of milk, 3 tablespoons of non-flavored yogurt, 3 eggs, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of garlic powder, around a half a cup of green onions, 1 cup of cheddar cheese, 1 cup of diced ham, 1 cup of shredded hash browns, some hot sauce of your choice, 3 eggs, and for the topping we're going to make a crust for it. We'll use some 4 tablespoons of butter, and we're using these panko breadcrumbs. You could use Ritz crackers or even cornflakes for a breakfast casserole. And we'll be using this tiny little green casserole dish I've got because this is a small recipe. This is like a recipe for 2, small batch cooking. And then we'll use this to mix it up in, and you'll need some kind of spray to spray your dish with. We're using just plain old canola spray. So let's get started. Okay, to start with, we're going to be using this big bowl to mix all our ingredients up in first. And we're going to start by getting our eggs ready. And once you get them broke, you will need to beat them first before you start adding your other ingredients. Just make sure you get your eggs all beat real good and fluffy. Okay, we're going to go ahead now and we're going to add our milk first. And then we're going to add our yogurt. And this yogurt will just give it a little, like a creamier taste to it. You could use cottage cheese, you could use yogurt. Just don't use a flavor type yogurt. This don't have the flavor like anything in it. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and put our 1 cup of hash browns, and I'm just using regular store-bought hash browns. If you wanted to do a real potato, you could do that too. And then we're going to add our 1 cup of ham. Our salt, pepper, and garlic powder. And now I'm going to add my 1 cup of cheese. You could use Swiss cheese, mozzarella. We just like cheddar cheese. And then you'll add around a teaspoon of this hot sauce. And now that you got everything in there, just go ahead and give it a mix till it all gets incorporated good. And now we're going to go ahead and add our green onions. And just fold them in. Add your green onions last. And then that way they'll keep their shape a little better. Just mix it well. Get all your green onions combined in there now. We'll push that here back to the side. Spray our little casserole dish. And this dish is just big enough for 2 people. Small batch cooking recipe. Just lightly coat it. Make sure you get the sides good. And now we'll just pour our mixture in our casserole dish. You'll spread it out. And now we've got to make our topping. Just take your butter, your melted butter, and put in your breadcrumbs. And give them a little mix and get them all coated with the butter. And once you get them all coated, we're just going to take it and cover the top of our casserole with the breadcrumbs. And now we're going to put it in the oven and bake it for around 35 to 40 minutes on 400. We're going to start it off with the top on, and then I'll take it off and brown the top within the last 10 minutes. Now let's check it. Looks like it's gonna be good, y'all. Top it with a few extra chives and it's ready to eat. Y'all, look how golden brown this little crust turned out. This is the perfect casserole for 2 to 3 people. I hope y'all give this a try. It's a great way to use up extra ham, sausage, or bacon if you only have a little bit left. Don't throw it out. Make a small batch casserole. They're easy and simple. You can make recipes for 2 and still make them delicious. Sometimes it's hard to cook small batch, but in today's video, I think this recipe turned out perfect. Thanks for watching. Okay, y'all, I hope y'all enjoy this video on the simple breakfast casserole. If you like it, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.